Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Today I want to show you how to crochet these sunburst granny squares. These are very fast going, not so much yarn consuming. Originally it has just one round of square around it, but I like to add one more round so that I have more background around this main pattern, but it's optional. Taste is different. You can do what you like. You can leave just one round of square or any other amount of squares you like. So let's get started right away. And one more thing, this pattern is good for making the sunflower looks from it. You can make the center, the first or second even rounds brown, and the second or third rounds like yellow or orange, and this way you can create the look of sunflower, but it's also optional. Why do I say first and second and third? You choose the width of the flower and the centerpiece of the flower. Okay, now I start with slip knot. For this tutorial I'm going to make every round different color so that you can see the difference between it. But you can even make the whole thing with one color, or the round part you can make with one color and the square part the other color. This is also the options. Okay, I'm making a slip knot like this. You can make it any other way you like. It's comfortable for you. Okay, to start I'm going to create the ring, and I'm going to make that ring of chains. So I do not count this very first loop that is on the hook. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 or 5 chains if your thick is if your yarn is thick. I'm sorry, if your yarn is thick you can make 5 chains, but 4 is okay for me. Now slip stitch into the very first, I didn't show it. Now slip stitch into the very first chain like so. Okay, so now we have our chain ring. Now we're going to create our first round. To create our first round, to start the round, we need to chain 2. These 2 chains we do not count as double crochets or anything. These are just to start the round. Okay, now we need to place into this circle, into this ring, 15 double crochets. Now yarn over, go into this circle, pull the grab to the front. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. This is the first one. Now go on making 14 more double crochets here. Actually we need to have 16 stitches at the end of this round. The stitches that are on the top of these double crochets, okay, these ones, these braid looking things, or you can say V stitches, okay, V looking stitches. Now we place 15 double crochets here, and after we will to close the round we will have exactly 16 stitches at top of it. Now let's count. I don't count this first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, let's make a little space here, 13, 14, and 15. Now let's count. Okay, we started with 2 chains. We do not count them. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 15 stitches on top of each double crochet that we've placed here. Now you see these 2 stitches that we started, 1, 2, into the second one at the top you go and slip stitch like so. So this one stitch that we closed with is going to be it is actually 16th stitch here. Okay, now we can cut this yarn. We've just finished the first round. Now let's go take another color, whatever the color you wish. I will just randomly take any color I have. Now at the second round we're going to place puff stitches. There's going to be 16 of them. 16 is the number of this pattern. Okay, we're going all 16 stitches at the first round, 16 puffs at the second round, and 16 oh my god, I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry. Clusters, 16 clusters of double crochets here. Oh my god. Okay, you see this stitch that our tail comes from. Let me make it closer. Okay, this stitch that the tail comes from. Now go right to the left. You see this one looks like unfinished V-stitch. Now go into it like so. Now see, attach the new yarn like so. Chain 1 or 2. Okay, 1 or 2 is good option. Do whatever is comfortable to you. Now let's make puff out of it. Yarn over, go into the same stitch, grab the yarn, pull it to the front and pull it to the same height as these 2 chains here. One more time, yarn over, go into the same stitch, pull it to the same height. Now the third and the last one. Okay, now we need to yarn over and pull this yarn thread through all these loops here except for the last one that is on the very right. Okay, okay, now you have these 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 of them, chain 1 and go on placing the next puff stitch. Just go into the next stitch right here. Okay, yarn over, go into the next. Now you need to pull this and make sure all the puff stitches in this round are the same height, okay? But don't make them too high because they are going to look very sloppy. That's the first time. Now the second time, yarn over and go into the stitch, grab the yarn, and the third and the last time repeat the same thing. Now again, yarn over, pull through all of these loops except for the last one. Now yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, and go on to the next stitch, placing next puff, and you just go on crocheting like this. And I always keep this part with my finger because it slips off and becomes uneven, okay? Okay, just go and make our puffs till the very end. You should have 16 puffs by the end of this round. Now you see this part is like closing and twisting towards inside. Don't worry, you can make something like this, just stretched a little bit, very little. Oops. Oh, it slipped off. Okay, I have finished this round, but let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exactly 16. Okay. Now to close the round, I go into the space between first 2 puffs here, okay, into the space, not into the top stitch. Into the space and slip stitch. That's it. And you can even secure it with one more chain. Okay, we have finished our second round. Let's go on crocheting third round, and let's make it blue, maybe. Nice color. Okay, I'm not sure if the name of this thing is clusters or whatever, but anyway, I'm going to show you now. Okay, I will start closer to the spot where I have finished the previous round, because by doing this I can weave in these ends all together. Okay, just like here, you see they are close together and it will be very easy to weave in them. Actually, I was supposed to weave in them as I go, but I didn't do it. Whatever. It's just a sample. Okay. I go exactly. Now we are going to work in the middle between all of these puffs. Okay, we are working into these spaces, not stitches. Now add new color. Okay, now chain 2, one, 2, yarn over, go into this very same space, pull the yarn. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of them, and stop here. Do not finish making double crochet. Now one more time, yarn over, go into this space, grab the yarn. Now you have 4 loops on your hook, but you will need the left 2 loops here. Now yarn over and pull through left 2 loops like so. Now repeat this until you have 5 loops on the hook. Now one more time, yarn over, go into the space, yarn over and pull through left 2 loops. It's 4, then make it 5. It's heavily raining here. Okay, now yarn over and pull through all of these loops. Chain 2, meaning you close with one with the first manipulation and chain 1. Now go into the next space here and place another cluster. Yarn over, go into this space, pull through left 2 loops and stop here. Yarn over, go into this space, pull the yarn to the front, yarn over and pull through left 2 loops. Again, we continue until we have 5 loops on our hook. Now you see we have 4. One more time. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now here 1 and 2, and you just go on. Yarn over, go into the spot you need to go. Now yarn over and pull through 2 left loops. Repeat until you have 5 loops on the hook. Okay. Okay, guys, let's close the round. As I mentioned before, you will need to have 16 clusters here, 16 puffs here, and 16 stitches in here at the first round. All of them should be 16. Now, again, I will close this round by slip stitching into the space between first 2 clusters here, slip stitch, and chain 1 to secure it all. Okay, now let's go on to make the square. The very first round of square is specific. Okay, so we remember that one. No. Again, I will attach my new yarn very close to the spot where I finished and cut off the previous round. So I go into the space. We are going to work into these spaces. Okay, now attach the yarn just like we did in the previous rounds. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to start with making corners. This is my thing. If I crochet any geometrical object, I start with corners. So in the corners in the first round, you will need to place 3 treble crochets, 2 chains or 3 chains, and 3 treble crochets all into one space. And this is going to make our corner, and this will be repeating in all 4 corners of our square. So these 4 chains we will count as 1 treble crochet. It's just because we start the round and we need to begin the round like so, but you can start the round other way. Let me show you. So if you start like this, and specifically if you don't change the color in the round, you will need to just go on crocheting. So to start the new round, you will need to chain 4 and yarn over twice, go into this space, pull the yarn to the front. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 of them, just like 2 2. Okay, so the different way to start this round is you slip knot, make a slip knot like so. We are going to make, if I'm not mistaken, it's called the standing treble crochet. Now, okay, you see how I hold my yarn, my hook. Now this tail in here, and the part that comes from the yarn ball on my index finger. So yarn over twice, 1 2. Now hold this whole thing with your index yarn like this so that it doesn't slip off. Now hold it, go into the space right here, grab the yarn, pull it to the front. You will have 4 loops on your hook. Always don't forget to hold them all, okay, until we finish it. Now yarn over and pull through left 2 loops, 1 and 2. Now you have 3 loops left, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2 loops left, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, you can do this specifically when you cut the yarn to start the new color in the next round, but if you go on crocheting with the same color, you will have to chain 4, okay, to start the square round. So now just go on placing our trebles here. Now we need to have 3 trebles. 1 2, or you can make it 3 chains for corner space. Now place 3 more trebles into this same space right here. Okay, now into the next, excuse me, okay, now we go into the next space right here and place 3 double crochets, just 3 regular double crochets. Now you go into the next space and place 3 half double crochets. What is a half double crochet? Yarn over, go into the spot where you need to go, pull the yarn to the front, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all of these through 3 loops, and you will have your half double crochet. Now you go into the next space and place 3 double crochets again. Now you go into the next space and place the second corner just like we did here. So yarn over twice. Two chains per space and 3 more trebles here. So you see we have full 2 corners and full 1 side of the square. So between these corners we will always have these 3 groups of double crochets and half double crochets. It goes like this: 3 double crochets, 3 half double crochets and 3 double crochets. I'm going to pause here and you will need to go on making this round of squares, and we will continue to the second round of square. Okay guys, we are finishing the first square round. Now we started with standing treble crochet. Now we need to go into the top stitch of it. Let me show you here. See this very first treble and that stitch that is on the top of it. This one. Okay, go into it and slip stitch. So now we need to, if you want to continue making any other rounds, I will just show you how to begin. Here it's very easy, nothing specific. Meaning the second square round and all the next rounds, whatever the amount you want to make, they are going to be the same. You will be just placing double crochets on top of the double crochets, I don't know, half double crochets or trebles right here from previous rounds, like 1 double crochet on top of this treble, 1 by 1. Okay, and in the corners you will be doing the same things from the second and the next rounds. Corners will be 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets, and that's all. You just go on placing them 1 by 1, repeating. Now to start the new round, okay, chain 3, and this chain 3 I will be counting as 1 double crochet. So now let's yarn over and go on placing, going to the next stitch right here, placing 1 double crochet, and going to the next stitch and place another double crochet. Now we are at the corner, and so place 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 more double crochets into this corner space, and this will be the same for all the corners from round 2nd till I don't know how many amounts of oops, I made the third one. No, only 2. Okay, see, this is our corner. Now let's go on, let's move this a little bit to reveal the top stitch of this treble right here, so that we can place new double crochet on top of it. Now just go on placing your double crochets. In my opinion, 2 rounds of squares is absolutely the best option for this pattern, but you can choose any other options you want. So I think this will be enough. Okay, as I did here, you just go on placing double crochets one after another, and the corners right here. That's all, guys. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. This would make me happy. Have a nice day.